Eva here, and this is my third time filming this video, and I've decided it's the last time. So I'm super excited today to be filming a brand new kind of video for you guys. It is my first ever K-pop bullet journal, and I have been really inspired lately to make a bullet journal by people who make K-pop bullet journals and also just people who make bullet journals in general. I'm obsessed with watching those videos, so I decided today would be a good day to, well, I didn't decide today, but I decided it would be a great idea to make my own because I used to organize all of my K-pop stuff and YouTube stuff on my phone, and I'm just feeling like it's not working for me anymore. So I decided to try out bullet journaling and see if that works, and so far I'm really loving it. I originally was gonna film this video where I would be setting up all of my spreads and like trying everything in front of you guys, but when I got this in the mail I was just like, I want to just play with it for a while and kind of see what I like and what I don't like, and so I'm still figuring that out for sure, but I wanted to give you guys a look because I asked on Instagram if, when I was thinking about getting a bullet journal, if you guys would be interested in seeing a video of it, and a lot of you said that you really wanted to see a video of my K-pop journal, so here we are. So first of all, let me just tell you what kind of journal I'm using. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's the third time filming this video and I have not looked it up, but I will write it right here for you. And let's go over a little bit of the supplies that you will see in this journal real quick. I went a little crazy buying supplies, so don't judge me, but the first thing that I have is a pencil. A pencil and an eraser, because boy have I made a mistake or two so far. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got a spiral bound notebook because I wanted to be able to rip out the pages if I hated what I did, and that has definitely already happened. I have this pile of scrap paper and it's like not even funny how awful it is. Bought quite a few pens because I wasn't exactly sure what I liked. The kind of pen that I used when I was in school that I've been using a lot is this Pilot Precise V5 Extra Fine. I absolutely love these pens, and I'm finding that I still love them just as much when I'm not taking notes and I'm just writing other things. So there's that. I also have been writing in these Stradler Tri Plus fine liners, and I really like these as well. Not as much as that, but I've been finding that I really like these for like bigger text. Next thing I bought was a huge thing of, this is like half empty, but I'll show you it anyways, of Crayola Super Tips. This was like $7 at Target and I couldn't say no, and honestly I'm so happy I said yes because I love these so much. These are probably like some of the most used things I use to add color in this journal, like so much. I love it. Of course, Tombow dual brush, dual tip pens, which have the, everybody's seen these, but got the brush side, which I've been using for highlighting, and then this side I recently discovered I really like using for writing for some things, to tape things in this Scotch permanent roller tape thing, and I really like it because I don't have patience to wait for glue to dry, so this is so nice, and once you stick things in there with that on it, it's in there. Washi tape, I bought a box on Amazon. I'll leave links to all of these things down below because a lot of them I bought online, and it came in this super cute box. I love it. Look how cute. So I bought a bunch of different kinds because I like options. I really feel like I don't know how to be creative unless I have tons of options for things. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into what's actually in my journal. So I didn't do anything on the first page because I'm indecisive, and I know I want to put like stickers here or something, but I just didn't want to work on it when I first got it. I was like, I want to get into like the main part of this journal. I don't want to spend forever creating a title page, but I did make a little bit of a, I don't know, this is a start date, end date. I just used a Tombow, wrote 2 in the middle because I don't know when this is gonna end yet, and I have one of my YouTube usernames down there, mgirlpersonal. Then I did a little intro page. I did originally write this and my first monthly spread in a different journal, but then because this came in a pack of 2, but the spine was bent on it, and I was finding that the bottom of the pages were all ripping just from me like turning the pages, and I was like, I can't live like this. So I started using this one, and I'm using the other one as like a tester before I write things in here, like for different things I want to try. So definitely is getting plenty of use. Also, please notice the coffee stain in the corner because of course I've already spilled the coffee in here. I don't even remember doing that. I don't know how that got there. So this is my little intro page. I do have some goals listed at the bottom for this journal. I thought that was just like a cute way to start it. So we'll go over my goals real quick. I really want to use this journal to plan my YouTube videos. Some of my videos don't require any planning, but some of them do, and I feel like I end up doing the planning a lot, like very last minute. So I really want to stop doing that and maybe just start having, like, you'll see some of the things I have here that I can plan throughout the month for like my end of the month videos and stuff. I really want to stay more organized. I have like 4 or 5 different lists on my phone of different YouTube related things. So hopefully this will help me stay a little more organized, having it all in one journal. And you can see I've already like tabbed a page, but we'll get to that. Monthly spreads, I don't want to do weekly spreads, at least not right now, because I feel like I don't need them. I do still use my phone for tracking weekly and daily events, and I feel like it works for me perfectly fine, so I'm not going to fix something that's not broken, you know what I mean? So just gonna stick to the monthly spreads for right now, but I do want to start planning more in the future, which is kind of where I was getting messed up in using my phone, because I couldn't plan far enough in the future. I don't know, it just wasn't working for me anymore and I wasn't liking it. And then I wrote comeback spreads here because a lot of the K-pop bullet journal YouTubers I watch do comeback spreads, and I thought those were super cute, so I decided to put those down there. That kind of goes with album reviews. It's like the same thing, but I don't know why I read it twice. Stress relief. A lot of things in my life have deadlines, and I really didn't want this to be one of them. I needed something that I could use to plan at my leisure, and it would help me, but I didn't want to be like, oh, I need to have this set up by this date, or this set up by this date, or this done by this date. I mean, some of these things in here are kind of time sensitive, but overall I didn't really want that. And then personal posts, because I figured that while this is a K-pop journal, I don't really want to make like a personal journal, because I mean I did used to journal when I was like in middle school, but I don't anymore. I just feel like I don't need a personal journal. Like, I don't know, there's not that much that goes on in my life, to be honest. So I figured if I wanted to write about something, I could just put that in here. This is my first monthly spread. It's kind of ugly compared to the first time I did it, so I apologize, but I just kind of wanted to set it up and get it ready and try to see like what I liked. So going through what's in here, I did a like pink theme. It was supposed to be more of a red theme, but I thought this was like a darker red than it is. So I've already selected my next color for next month, and it just needs to be like not bright, because this, it's so bright. So I have the days of the week in sticker letters, and I also did the month in sticker letters. I really don't like my handwriting that much, so I feel like a lot of things in here are gonna be like messy looking on purpose, or like, I don't know, but I just didn't want to mess with the font. It took me like 20 minutes to be like, what kind of font do I want to use for the month? And I was like, why am I spending so much time thinking about this? Like, I'm just gonna put some stickers in there and move on. But I probably won't do this again, because I'm finding that this makes it really hard to write at the top of the pages of some of my other pages, and it's kind of bugging me, so I'm probably gonna write it out from now on. In here, for every single day, I didn't do any vertical lines because I was trying to put sticky notes in here, and I was like, the lines are like stressing me out that I have to like cover them up or not cover them up, or what do I do? So I just omitted the lines completely. I was like, I'm just gonna not think about it. So I really like the way that that looks. I really like how open it is and how there's plenty of room for lots of things in there. The blue sticky notes indicate when I posted a video and what video I posted. I think this will be good for me to kind of see what I'm doing and what kind of videos I'm posting throughout the month. I also have pink sticky notes for comebacks that I'm really excited about and interested in, and I used to do this on my phone as well, but you have to tap on each day to kind of see when it is, and I wanted something where I could see it. So yeah, love that. So every time I post a video, I'll explain this more on the next page, but I will just tape it in here using my Scotch handy dandy roller tape thing that I really love. I also have a quote up here. I'm someone who responds really, really well to motivational quotes, so I was like, I'm gonna put a quote in here. So this one says, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. And I thought that was perfect for starting a bullet journal because I have no idea what I'm doing, and that just, it's fine. So you'll probably see a couple of quotes on spreads and things throughout here because I'm just someone who really responds well to it. Then I have some goals down here for the month. I really like this idea. I think I'm going to carry it into my future months, is just writing some things I want to get done. Another idea I have is writing down videos I definitely want to post during the month, not just like unboxings and things, but just some other more time sensitive videos, so because there's a space here. So I wanted to post on Instagram 4 times a week, post on my personal channel 4 times a week, post 4 videos on my parody channel this month, make new channel art for my parody channel, and also get a new profile picture for my personal channel, because both my channel art and my personal profile picture on those 2 channels are starting to get to me, and I really want to change them. So it's kind of how I am with a lot of things. Like if something just bugs me, it'll just like build up and then I'll be like, I need to get it done. So I wrote that down there. Have not accomplished any of these things this week or this month yet, but you know, we still have a couple of weeks left. Then I have a tracker down here. Before I got this journal in the mail, was just testing out certain things. So I made like a super not real, like, you can't even see all of this in this, but just kind of like a me playing around with washi tapes and markers and everything and seeing what I like and what I don't like. And I put a tracker in here, as you can see, and I really liked tracking it. And I think because I'm tracking when I post videos and what kind of videos I'm posting, just seeing how that affects all this stuff will be super interesting. So yeah, I have my Instagram and my 2 channels down here, and I've already filled in the first of the month, and yeah. Next I have the rest of my monthly spread, which is my playlist and my albums. I'll talk about this in a second, but it's no longer going to be in my monthly spreads, I've decided. So for my playlist at the end of the month, I always have to like go through my iTunes and be like, what non-titles did I listen to this month? Like, what have I really been loving? So I figured if I wrote down things as it was happening, it would be so much easier for me to track. And I need to add a couple of dots here. So there's not too many non-titles in here yet. And then albums, these are albums I buy, and I'm just gonna like mark right in here whatever I buy. I kind of wish I'd made my playlist bigger, but I know it's not gonna be this big in December, so I'm not really sure what to do. So that was part of my planning this morning. But this way, when I'm going through and I'm like, oh, let me grab all my albums from this month, I do tend to keep them in a pile, but sometimes they get mixed around between like posting on Instagram and doing this with them and that with them. So this is like a list of just everything I bought this month, and then I'm writing like all the types in here for everything that I buy. And then over here is my videos spread. This is where you saw those like sticky notes on the other page. This is where they live before they go on that page. So over there, this is like a brain dump kind of space where I can just put whatever there. And whether or not I decide it's a good idea is like something that I can figure out later, because if I write it in here, some ideas I've had for months and I would have to write it over and over and over again if this was a monthly thing, which I've decided it's not. So if it's on a sticky note, I can just throw the sticky note away and I don't mess up the page at all. It's also super easy to move them around, and it gives me an idea of like how many videos I have filmed and how many I have edited and such and such. And then when it's edited and I want to post it, I'll put it in here, or I can grab a couple videos that maybe I haven't filmed yet, but I'm about to get ready to film, and I'm like, what do I want to post this week? And like, how do I want it to look this week? When do I want to post? And if I do reactions, this gives me an idea of, oh, I'm probably going to upload a reaction that day, so maybe I shouldn't do this, or those sorts of things. This is my first planning my album review thing. I really wanted to start doing album reviews again. This is for Super Junior's 8th album, Play, and I really like it. I wrote in all of the text last night finally, and because I had listened to the album, but I was like, okay, I want to listen to it again with the purpose of writing in this, and I really like the way that it turned out with all of the text in it. So I wrote the titles in my Stradler in black. I just grabbed my brown one, and then I wrote the normal text in this one. But yeah, I've just printed out some pictures and I pasted them in here. Super easy. Used some washi tape. I went for a green theme because I like the One More Chance concept a lot. And I have an overall section and then one for each album, and then I have stars next to the 2 songs that have music videos. I did the same thing for MONSTA X. I don't think it turned out as cute. I was like looking at their pictures and I was like, man, this could also be a green theme, but I don't want 2 green themes. So I went for a blue and brown theme, and I'm not sure how I feel about it still. But it's okay. But it still served its purpose. I still think that it turned out to be very good for planning that video, which I'm also filming today. Next is end of the year videos 2017. A couple weeks ago, maybe it was like a week ago, I decided that I really needed to start planning my end of the year videos because it's middle of November and I don't know, I'm not living on like a campus college schedule anymore, so I'm like trying to figure out when I'm gonna do all these videos. So I just listed all of the videos down here that I wanted to film, and I can add some if I decide I want to add some. Yeah, so when I finish them, I'll just check them off. Then I started planning my comebacks and resolutions video because I wanted to just watch that video and then watch my middle of the month video and just have this all set for whenever I decided to finish it. So I have comebacks on this page. I was gonna do them both on this page, but I forgot how many things I said in those videos. And then I have my resolutions on this page, and I decided to do my 2018 resolutions right next to it so I can carry over the things that are right here that maybe I didn't get to this year, like buying Infinite's DVDs or Super Junior's full Japanese discography, or Cross Jean get a meet and greet from them, so I can move those things over here. I have a little picture of Infinite up here watching me, making sure that I get these things done this year. So next is that tabbed page. So I'm gonna cover these things up to not spoil anything for you guys, but yeah. So this is my new videos 2-page spread. I decided that I wanted it to be a permanent thing that just exists in my journal that I can go back to whenever, so that's why I have it tabbed. But I was deciding, you know, I really think I want to just have more space to dump things in because my ideas section in my other one got filled up so quickly, which is good because it encourages me to film videos, but I also felt like I couldn't put all of my like potential videos down there because there wasn't enough room. So this is not even that full. It's full to like here, I want to say. So this will give me more space, and then the filmed is what I don't like. It's kind of separated by this, but it is both these sections. And then I have my edited section over here, which I guess you can look at. Like, these are different sticky notes that I bought, but this is kind of just what it looks like, and I do want to decorate it a little more. You can see that last night I started doing the rainbow dots, and then I was like, I want to do something like in the middle, but I don't want it to be rainbow still, so I just did a bunch of like this pinkish purple color dots, and I kind of like the way it turned out because this is just like a very fun page, and I really wanted to turn to it and have it be like super fun and super casual and just like a good place to be like, okay, these are all my ideas, they're sitting right here. And I think that's all I've put in here so far. Yeah, that is it for everything that I have put in my journal so far. I know this is kind of different than what a lot of people do with their K-pop journals, but I still hope you enjoyed it. They're not all that decorated yet because I, you know, don't have that many stickers or like free cards or everything, but I still really like the way that it looks, and I think it's been super functional so far. And I'm really excited about how much I've already done after having this for like not that long. And yeah, I overall just really like this idea of planning. I have always thought that I'm just not artistic enough to do something like this, but this is kind of proving to me that I can be artistic enough to do something like this. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this video, and if you'd want to see me like maybe setting up some spreads. I know people do videos like that. I don't know how often I'd want to do videos like that, but maybe in a couple months I'll do like a flip through and kind of show you what everything looks like after I've done a couple months and maybe figured out some more things that I like and things I don't like. But yeah, let me know what you thought about this, and also if you have a K-pop journal, what is in your K-pop journal, or maybe you have a normal bullet journal, and let me know kind of what you have in your bullet journal. I do have this idea for doing a K-pop tracker, so I think instead of doing my videos page next month, I'm going to do a K-pop tracker page. So I'm excited about that and to try that out because I think it could be super beneficial. Maybe I'll throw a couple personal things in there too, like making sure I'm taking my vitamins and everything, but for the most part I wanted to try to track like when I posted a video, if I replied to comments that day, if I just everything. So let me know what you think of that idea down in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!